Do you get so overwhelmed at the thought of decluttering that you keep putting it off, hoping that the clutter will just take care of itself? As much as we wish this wasn't the case, clutter is not just going to take care of itself. In fact, clutter is one of those things that the more we put it off, the worse it's just going to get. Let's take back our homes. Let's stop letting clutter rule us. Our items are inanimate objects. They don't have control over our lives unless we give it to them. I'm going to show you today how to take the overwhelm out of decluttering and make it into an easy, manageable task. One of the main reasons decluttering can seem so daunting is because our brain shuts down when it sees clutter. It basically goes into fight or flight mode. We see clutter, we think run. These steps are going to eliminate the fight or flight mode in your brain. I'm only working in 15-minute intervals. I start off by setting my timer, and when the timer goes off, I need to be done. I want you to grab 3 trash bags, one's to keep, one's to donate, and one's to throw it in the trash, throw things in the trash. You could use boxes for this. I like using my leftover Amazon boxes that I get, and you're just going to race against your timer. So, I have 4. So I'm gonna get to work on this junk drawer behind me, and I'm gonna show you how easy this can be. This junk drawer has gotten out of hand. So this method works really well because I'm just making really easy decisions at this point. Am I keeping this? Am I donating this, or am I gonna throw it in the trash? If I'm having trouble figuring out whether or not I should keep or donate something, I'm gonna ask myself, have I used this item in the last 6 months? Will I use this item in the next 6 months? And do I love this item? If the answer is no, it needs to find a home where somebody else can and should get good use out of it. Your stuff deserves that. That went really fast. I was just making rapid decisions. Keep, donate, trash. I still have 10 minutes left, so I'm gonna keep going. And let's say my timer did go off. I have these bags. I'm gonna put them out in the garage, and when I have another 15 minutes, I'm gonna get these bags back out and I'm gonna get back to work in this drawer. The drawer was empty and I still had time left on my timer, so I move on to my next baby step, which is categorize and contain. So I was just taking all of the items out of the keep bag and I was separating them into like categories. For example, all of the batteries went together, all of the cords went together, the sunglasses went together, etc. I already had drawer dividers for the space, but what I would do if I didn't have any drawer dividers is before I even started categorizing and containing, I would measure my space and I would buy the drawer dividers based off of the measurements of the space. I'm not going to buy them based off of the categories that I have. I'm going to buy them based off of the space. And if I have too many categories, then I'm going to get rid of some of the stuff within those categories. We're done. Can you see that? I have like 2 minutes left and I finished this whole junk drawer. Remember, if your timer does go off, you're not going to stress about it because you have your bags or your boxes that you can just put in another room or in your garage until you have another 15 minutes. If your timer goes off, and you still have time and you want to keep going because you've gained those decluttering muscles and momentum, keep going. This isn't a set of rules to make you feel enslaved. It's a set of rules to give you freedom, to help you to not feel so overwhelmed. If you found this helpful at all, I do have a free PDF that goes over my 8 decluttering baby steps and kind of gives you more of a look into how exactly I get this process done from start to finish. I only went over the minimize mode today, which is baby step number 5. In this PDF, you can see all of the baby steps. And if you want to dive even further, I do have an e-course. I'll link that in the captions below. Make sure to follow and like this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.